Good morning, students. Till now we have discussed some congruency criteria of triangles and exercise 7.1 and 7.2. Today we will start exercise 7.3 of NCERT book, in which the first question says that triangle ABC and triangle DBC are isosceles triangle on the same base BC, and AD is extended to intersect BC at P. The vertices A and D are on the same side of BC. You can see this is the base BC. D and A are on the same side of BC. We have to show that triangle ABD congruent to triangle ACD. Second, triangle ABP congruent to triangle ACP. The line AP bisects angle A as well as angle D, and AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. So you see, one by one each we will see. The first is triangle ABD. Triangle ABD is this triangle, and we have to prove this triangle ABD congruent to triangle ACD. ACD is here. If you see properly, this AB is equal to AC because it is given that triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. DB is equal to DC. DB is equal to DC because DBC is also an isosceles triangle. The line AD is common in both. So, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD by SSS congruency condition. Now, we can apply CPCT that in triangle ABD and in triangle ACD, angle A of triangle ABD will be equal to angle A of triangle ACD. So we can write angle BAD will be equal to angle CAD, which proves that AD bisects angle A. So first part is proved. This is first part, and third part is also proved that AP bisects angle A. Here we have proved AD bisects angle A. So AP is nothing else. It is the extended part of AD. So we can write AP bisects angle A. Now the second thing which we have to prove is triangle ABP congruent to triangle ACP. You see here properly, you will get AB is given equal to AC, AB is equal to AC, angle BAP is equal to angle ACP, CAP. Also AP is equal to AP, which is common in both the triangle. So triangle ABP congruent to triangle ACP by SAS. Now we will see two more parts of this question. So we got triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP by SAS. So we can say that angle ABP will be equal to angle APC. We can assume both angle as X. So here we have applied by CPCT. So angle ABB is equal to APC. Let us assume it is X. Also, after proving that ABP congruent to ACP, we can say that BP will also be equal to PC. Also, BC is a straight line. So we can write APB plus APC is equal to 180 degree. Since we assume both the angles as X as they are equal, we can substitute like this: X plus X is equal to 180, or 2X is equal to 180, or X is equal to 90 degree. So we got APB is equal to APC is equal to 90 degree, and BP is equal to PC, which proves that AP is perpendicular bisector of BC, which is the third part. Now only one part is left, that AP bisects angle D. For that we will prove triangle DBP is this triangle DBP congruent to triangle DCP, which is here DCP. So we have DB is equal to DC because DBC is an isosceles triangle. BP is equal to PC. Just now we have proved this BP is equal to PC because we have proved that AP is perpendicular bisector of BC and DP is common in both. So triangle DPB is congruent to triangle DCP by SSS congruency. So we can write angle BDP will be equal to angle CDP, which I wrote, which shows that DP bisects angle D. So DP produced part is AP bisects angle D. So all the 4 parts of this question is proved. Let us move to question number 2. Question number 2 says AD is an altitude of an isosceles triangle ABC in which AB equal to AC. Show that AD bisects BC and AD bisects angle A. You can see here I have made an isosceles triangle ABC in which AB is equal to AC and AD is perpendicular on the side BC. We have to prove that AD bisects BC. This means we have to prove that BD is equal to DC and AD bisects angle A. This means BAD we have to prove equal to CAD. So for that, let us prove these 2 triangles are congruent. So you see, I have written in triangle ABD and triangle ACD. AB is equal to AC, it is given. AD is equal to AD common side and angle ADB is equal to ADC, 90 degree. So these 2 triangles are congruent. By RHS, we are getting 190 degree. The side opposite to 90 degree, AC, hypotenuse for this triangle, and this triangle AB is hypotenuse. So hypotenuse is equal and one side AD, which is common side in both the triangle, is also equal. So these 2 triangles are congruent by RHS. So we can apply CPCT. By CPCT we can write BD is equal to DC, BD is equal to DC. This means AD bisects BC and angle BAD is equal to CAD, which shows that AD bisects angle A. Now let us move to question number 3. Question number 3 says 2 sides AB and BC and median AM of one triangle ABC are respectively equal to the sides PQ and QR and median PN of triangle PQR. We have to show that triangle ABM congruent to triangle PQN and triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR, which I wrote here in triangle ABC and triangle PQR. You can see AB is equal to PQ. This side is equal to PQ. Median AM is equal to median PN. This is AM and this is median PM. PN both are equal. BC is equal to QR. This side BC is equal to QR. We have to show that triangle ABM congruent to triangle PQN and triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR. Now you see one by one. We know that median of a triangle divides the opposite side into equal parts. So if this AM is median for the triangle ABC, this BM should be equal to CM. Both are half of BC. Similarly, if PN is the median for the triangle PQR, this QN and NR both are equal to half of QR. So both the parts are equal. So if BC is equal to QR, their halves will also be equal. So we can say that BM will also be equal to QN. Now these 2 triangles easily we can prove congruent by writing AB is equal to PQ, AM is equal to PN and BM is equal to QN, because BM is half of BC and QN is half of QR. So triangle ABM congruent to triangle PQN by SSS. Now we can apply CPCT and we can write angle B is equal to angle Q. So we can prove in triangle ABC and triangle PQR. These 2 triangles also has to be proved congruent. We can write AB is equal to PQ, angle B is equal to angle Q and BC is equal to QR. Look at this, triangle ABC and triangle PQR. AB is equal to PQ, angle B is equal to angle Q and BC is equal to QR. So by SAS, triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR. So hence both the parts are proved. Now let us move to question number 4. Now question number 4 says in triangle ABC, BE and CF are 2 equal altitudes of triangle ABC. That is, B is equal to CF and angle BFC is equal to angle CEB is equal to 90 degree. We have to show that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle, or we have to prove that AB equal to AC. So I have made both the triangles separately, BFC and triangle CEB. Let us prove that these two triangles are congruent. This angle is 90 degree. It is given that. Also, this BC is equal to BC, common in both the triangle. Angle BFC is equal to BEC, both are 90 degree. And CF is equal to BE. CF is equal to BE. This is also given. So triangle BFC is congruent to triangle CEB. So by CPCT we can apply angle B is equal to angle C. So we know that side opposite to equal angles are equal. Therefore AB will be equal to AC. Now see the last question of this exercise, question number 5, which says that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle with AB is equal to AC. Draw AP perpendicular on BC and prove that angle B is equal to angle C. So for this we have drawn AP perpendicular on BC. Now prove APB congruent to triangle APC. For this AB is equal to AC given in the question because ABC is an isosceles triangle. AP perpendicular, so these two angles are 90 degree. Angle APB is equal to angle APC, both are 90 degree. And AP we can take common in both the triangle. AP is common in both the triangle. So by RHS we can say that triangle APB congruent to triangle APC. So by this we can write angle B is equal to angle C by CPCT. So triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. So my dear student, your homework is to complete exercise 9A of R.S. Agarwal book. Next day we will discuss inequalities of triangle.